YouTube? It's Chosen the Destroyer, and we are going to watch a new CJ Dachamp video. The Nonchalant Trials of Sung Jin Woo. Grab your snackies, grab your bevies. Let me know what you're eating and drinking down below. Let's get to watching. Is this gonna be loud enough?
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life. To rampage.
I can relate. I can relate to these kinds of crash outs. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Jacksoning his fucking door and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are fine.
That sucks. That sucks.
After experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight manhwa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom, Mr. Sung Jin Woo.
Listen. The manhwa panels, fire. They were fire, okay? Sometimes, like the comics, the manga, the manhwa, amazing visuals. Mwah! Beautiful visuals, okay? That, like, trump anything else. Like, I'm sorry. Sometimes they fire, all right? I'm just saying.
So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So, without further ado, the Jin Woo Trials.
Brown table or bust.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jin Woo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest rank niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass in showers. Never heard of them. Clear example.
Oh, good God.
Shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
Which honestly, that whole thing about her is a little odd. I do have one complaint where it's just like, oh, I'm attracted to this dude because he's the only one that smells not bad or like good or whatever. I don't know. That's a little odd to me. I don't really get it. But you know, whatever.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E. And Jin Woo was a fucking E.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga was trash. He sucked! Hot ass, bun buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, Jin Woo, was hard stuck Bronze 3. And he was also known as
Hey, yo, I'm also Bronze 3 because I refuse to play comp. What's up?
the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jin Woo's here? Shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit number 1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga.
I'm gonna call her that because I don't know her fucking name and it's not really important. That's pretty good.
24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, Jin Woo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash-ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speak on how everything changed for this man and how
What is that creepy-ass little bird thing?
he had the greatest glow-up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go in.
Yeah, dude had like second puberty. Dude shot up in height and shit. Over the course of not a long time at all. No one found that suspicious. Like,
into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And Jinwoo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jinwoo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jinwoo gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash-ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons.
I'm sorry. Himothy got me. Himothy got me.
Clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A. Attack of the Smurf. This man Jinwoo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum-ass six-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jinwoo and this trust fund bum ass, I got all this gear for nothing, Nepo baby Jinho. Like, don't get me wrong, I f with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like this nigga.
I mean, that's kind of his thing, though. Like, yeah, he's definitely trust fund baby. He trying. Okay. And they got agreements. I mean, that is kind of like his whole thing though, right? He just keeps showing up in like this like crazy flashy armor and stuff, and it's like, what are you doing? Legitimately.
Nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you.
Even in the mobile game.
With this six-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to Jinwoo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, Jinwoo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Second, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is when Jinwoo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon.
Listen, if you're good enough, heals ain't needed. But how many people and how many team comps are actually good enough to not need those heals? I'm just saying, it is sus.
And Jinwoo is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in mud.
I'm gonna get flagged for like opening my mouth ever. Like it's just, I don't know if you guys ever played Overwatch, but really early on there was a meme where they're like, when it was like open queue, someone was like, there was like a Reaper, and someone was like, "Can we get a healer?" And the Reaper responded, "Not needed." And then at the end of the game, it was like spent 90 something% of the match on fire, was like the MVP, like did all this shit. And he goes, "See, not needed, like, or not necessary, whatever." That's kind of what I'm referencing as well. I mean, it's like a take no one's gonna remember. But like that's kind of slightly what I'm referencing. But like, yeah, no, that's sus as hell. You're not gonna have a healer. Come on, team comp. Do you know how many times? Listen, I'm that person that's like, there's not a single healer. If I didn't like auto lock like a DPS because I'm like, fuck it, I've been playing healer this entire goddamn time. I want to play Moon Knight badly or Squirrel Girl or whoever the fuck, or I'm trying to do missions. I usually will crumble and be like, fuck it, I'll be the healer. Like, that's fine. A lot of times I instant lock healer too, but like, I'm just like, sure, I'll be the healer, whatever. But it gets annoying that it's like most people aren't willing to do that. They're just like, oh, we're running 5 DPS and none of us are willing to change. It's like, great, I guess we're running 6 DPS and we're all just gonna die. Like, it's annoying. Anyway.
Of crystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming six stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong Suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. Jinwoo and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And
the mining equipment that Jinwoo is literally wearing, but all right.
Guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this six stack is a bunch of con men crooks, because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. Jinwoo cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. You know,
it's a pretty big fucking monster spider. I mean, like, I don't know what you expected. It has a lot of teeth, and that's very large. And he got like a little pointy dagger. That's it. I don't know what you expected.
Trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss.
Listen, maybe he's got some stuff to work out. Be glad he's working it out on the spider. All right? Maybe he's frustrated. I get it. Sometimes when I'm frustrated, I play video games too. I mean, this is not a video game, but still, you know, sometimes you gotta work it out.
By himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags. Hey, bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming six stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill Jinwoo and we'll let you live. But Jinho was like,
and Jinho's like, you don't know. I'm not gonna do that. Also, I have an agreement with every spider in my house. If I don't see you, you don't come out where I could see you, you can live in my house. I don't give a shit. Get rid of all the little annoying bugs. If I see you, it's on site. Like, just don't be where I can see you. That's it.
Nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jinwoo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting Jinwoo and sends bro into the wall.
So he started blasting.
But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but
Hey, thanks for that. I was in a moral dilemma, but y'all shot first, so moral dilemma has ended. Really, I've resolved that.
that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to Jin Woo and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh?
Yep.
With no emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E-rank just kill a
Nani? Sorry. Okay.
Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E-rank just kill a D-rank? In Hwang Dong Suk Nu.
Listen, I'm gonna be 100%. If you get stabbed, you got stabbed, okay? I'm just... Like, I understand. Like, I get it. Power leveling bullshit, but still.
My God, this isn't an E-rank. This is a Smurf of Doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with the swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum-ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim.
First of all, I said this when I watched it. What the fuck is this blusterbus looking ass fucking crossbow bitch thing? What is that? Hold on.
Finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look.
What the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is that? How does that work? This is fucking stupid. Like, I'm so mad about it. Like, I'm just like, what? Because it doesn't just fire once like a crossbow. It continues to fire. Watch it.
Look at this bum ass nigga with the gun.
Like, it like fires multiple. It's like a semi-automatic. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Like, what? I'm mad about it. Like, it's stupid. And I'm mad about it.
Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so
No. What the fuck is your gun? What bullshit is your weapon?
bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so Jim Woo easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Double kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just like that, this man caused 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Because he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum-ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him. But Woo speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in Elo hell. Boom! Face plants this bum! And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even saw
Why is he carrying that certified thingamajig? It's stupid looking, right? I don't know. Whatever.
And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even
Too late.
started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable. You are
I don't need you. I don't need you. We. You're saying we a lot. Why do I need you? I don't need you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what I've done here.
Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga. Because what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God.
Please hard carry me.
Quint.
time I play Phasmophobia with Abby. me fucking playing Overwatch or Marvel Rivals with Mike. Please hard carry me, actually. Bruh.
Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God, I'll...
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened, Jinwoo was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kang. But Mr. Taeshik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Taeshik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy
They saw too much.
boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when Jinwoo and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until Jinwoo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your back line and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is Jinwoo's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told Jinwoo, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has 1 arm. And
I was about to say, and he lost his arm. So is he, you know, I don't know why he thought this might go well. I mean, I know he thinks Jinwoo is like an E rank, but still.
Before one of y'all say, but usually characters with 1 arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with 1 arm. So Woo, why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent? So you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when
You know, sometimes you just gotta wait for the biggest moment. I don't know.
Nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jinwoo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little, too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the Jinwoo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Taeshik Kang wasn't an idiot like the 6-stack. This man knew off the rip, E-rank my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for Jinwoo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jinwoo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this
Like, do it, or worse things are gonna happen to you. Bet, time to lock in. Let's
man start
go.
hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jinwoo blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Taeshik was stunned. He was like, holy shit. Was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed, he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face.
Oh,
His daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jinwoo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Taeshik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be.
Oh,
If you
the razor. The razor scooters. Oh,
hit the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwoo just took.
by 10, he just got like his Achilles tendon slashed by a dagger. I think it's different. I feel like it's more than 10.
And that man Taeshik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jinwoo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him,
Born again!
like,
Could you not?
bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his back line. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo aura farming over his body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker aura farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Taeshik Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the Jinwoo Trials.
Okay. Kill count 7. Animal abuse 1. Jinwoo charge. Serial aura farming. False ranking.
Y'all righty, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwoo is not new to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress the Blood Ray.
Hell yeah.
Like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jinwoo sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the...
Listen, my favorite part. First of all, I like the story anyway. One of my favorite motherfucking parts of the manhwa were all the little panels that had like the shadows interacting. You know, those were cute. I loved those.
ultimate test for Jinwoo. Egress looked at bro and said, are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? I'm God, bitch boy. So Egress speed blitzes Jinwoo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again, and Jinwoo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on his ass.
Yep.
Give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, Jinwoo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Egress had Ultra Instinct. But Jinwoo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man Jinwoo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jinwoo's blade could basically do nothing.
I got a question. Those of you who play Souls games and Soul-like games, do you just like being hurt? Like emotionally, mentally? I don't know, maybe physically. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Sorry. Do y'all just like getting hurt? Cause like no comment. I tried to play it and I was like, I cannot with this game. Like, one, I'm not very good at video games. We know this. I play to have fun, whatever. Getting my ass beat like 20 times or 10 times or however long it takes me to figure out the boss's kit, I guess, to survive. That shit ain't fun to me. So, like, I'm sure it's fun to somebody, and that's totally fine. Like, they're popular games for a reason, right? I get it. But, like, legitimately, legitimately, do y'all just like getting hurt? Like, it's just so, like, I need to feel something today. Let me start up a Souls game. Like, y'all okay? Y'all okay? Y'all feeling okay?
Stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So
I cannot get good because I do not have the drive to do the amount of work that it would take to get good. I don't care about that. That's why I play quick play. I just want to have fun. I just want to have lighthearted fun or lighthearted games. I don't want stakes.
do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jinwoo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Egress, being a gentleman, decided,
Oh, we throwing hands, huh? I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then.
Bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This
Nice.
man is a demon. And Egress wasted no time. Bro stood there in Orpharn for 2 seconds. Then boom!
Yep.
With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down to hit this boy with the humbling this man to a pulp in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jinwoo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Egress had perfect defense. But while Jinwoo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he actually took some health off. But this kick enraged Egress. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started
Immediately. Immediately. It's about rising up and accomplishing a hard task, defeating a tough enemy. I just don't have the patience. I just don't have the drive or the patience. Like, I get it. I guess, like, listen. Me playing a Souls game, I get just so frustrated. And so, this is my personality type. I get so frustrated and so just like, man, I feel like a failure. That when I finally do, I'm also a pessimist. So, like, when I finally do beat the boss, like, yes, there's a sense of relief, but I don't have that much of a high. And the reason why I don't have that much of a high, like, yes, I did it. I'm amazing. Awesome. Great. I accomplished the goal. Because immediately, it's like, cool, next one. And that, for me, crushes it. I'm like, okay, I just have to, this is the game. Like, I just, like, I can't, like, like, 1 or 2, sure, but, like, more than that, I'm just kind of like, okay. I'm gonna maybe pass. These are not the games for me. Because it just feels like, cool, I did it, but now I have to do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again, and I'm gonna fail like 200 fucking times minimum in total. Like, I just, you know, it just makes me sad. Like, I don't get that high from it. Souls games are called that because they steal your soul.
Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball. Look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another 2-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him
I also don't like getting kicked in the neck, so, like, I get it.
flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Egress walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
So Igris uses
Boom.
the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jinwoo. But Jinwoo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, doing some damage to this man. And this is when Jinwoo just awoke that
Dog. That's pretty good.
dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat.
Oh, God.
I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jinwoo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss.
Yeah,
Not
next
gonna
stuff.
lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try, but bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes
Himothy.
later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jinwoo trials. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of just trial 1, this man got 7
Oh, he's gonna read it. I fucked something up.
bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will Jinwoo make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler, yes.
I mean, solo leveling did kind of like, what's the word? There's a lot of solo leveling clones out there. So there's a lot of people that are like, oh, this was so popular. This was so well done. Let's copy it. Like, that is a thing that happened. So, probably.